Hello boys and girls, a very good evening and welcome to this live stream brought to you by TalentSprint. I hope all of you are in the pink of your health and your preparation for all the upcoming IBPS exams is in full swing. In fact, the very next IBPS exam you have is just 2 days away, right? 9th of September, I'm sure, is the first slot for the IBPS RRB exams. So I'm hoping that you're fully geared up to attempt your IBPS RRB exam, which is starting the day after tomorrow, right? And what follows would be the IBPS PO exam in the month of October, which is 7th of October to be precise, right? The tentative dates. And then after that, we will have the IBPS Clerk's examination, which is scheduled to begin from the 2nd of December. So good number of exams lined up for you, and I'm sure this is a great opportunity, or rather great opportunities for you to kickstart your career in banking, right? So I'm sure this time is very, very crucial, and you must be preparing really hard and giving your full effort and energy in achieving your dream job, right? Now I'm here to discuss yet another simple but powerful concept that can help you save your precious time in these highly competitive bank exams. But before that, I'm again excited to share something interesting which I just read, right? I mean, I'm like reading some piece of news here which says Indian man has won over 12 crores in a UAE lottery. Ooh, 12 crores in a lottery? I mean, that's like sheer luck, right? 12 crores in a lottery is like a big jackpot, right? And not just that, over 6 other Indians have won rupees 17 lakh each in this lottery. So I think set for his life, right? 12 crores in one shot, or 17 lakhs for doing nothing, right? Just buying a lottery ticket. But then, yeah, all of the people on the planet are not that fortunate, right? And you can't wait for that to happen. So you and all of you, or rather all of us, have to work hard to get a dream job and make a living, right? I mean, 12 crores is a far cry. So I think the point is, the time is very important. This is a very crucial time. While that piece of news makes really no sense for you guys, but it's not really relevant, but I'm sure you are working hard to make your own money through this dream bank job that you're aspiring for. Now, today's discussion is going to be on a very interesting question type, which is usually based on ratios and proportions, right? There are a lot of questions we see where ratios are involved, and most of these questions can be answered without having to put pen on paper, right? Like, I have one example from the topic of ages today, right? Ages, you know that usually we have ratios involved there, right? He talks about ratio in between the ages of two persons, or 5 years later this is the ratio, or 7 years ago this was the ratio, and we have to find out age of one of those persons or something associated with their ages there. Now, ages is one example, but then wherever we have ratios involved, the questions can be the questions can be solved really smartly, and you actually don't really have to put pen on paper most of the times, yeah. But what is the challenge? Most of us don't even know that the question can be solved smartly, right? We get excited when we see these questions just because we know how to solve it. We do like 2-3 steps on paper, spend about 30-40 seconds and get the right answer. So you all end up getting the right answer, no doubt. But then look at the competition. It's huge. It's like a running race. Every second of your examination is like gold, right? You cannot be wasting your precious time. So when the same question can be answered in just 10 seconds, or let's say 15 seconds without doing anything, why should one spend 25 seconds or 20 seconds as well? Yeah, every second is valuable. So what I'll do now is immediately present the question to you. Try it out, give it a shot. I'm sure you'll be able to solve it and get the right answer. And then we will discuss the solution and the smart solution, the smart method to crack such questions here. All right. So I'm sharing my screen now with this question, and it's here. See what it says. The difference between the present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. Yeah, difference between the present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. What is Praveen's age at present? So I guess a very simple question, a sitter in fact, where we have two statements which can be converted to two equations. See, the difference between present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years is one equation in two variables. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8 is another equation in the same two variables. Two variables and two equations can you solve? Yes. Solve the two equations and find out what is going to be Praveen's age at present. Options have also been given to you: 32 years, 30 years, 24 years, 28 years, and option 5, none of these. You have 60 seconds for this and the clock starts now. Well, I'm confident that you'll get the right answer. So I would wait for a few responses before I take up the solution. Yeah, and glad to see that many of you have joined us through the chat as well. We have Surabhi Sehgal, Khushbu, and Sheikh Samir. So good to see you guys. Hope you're all doing really well. Let me wait for responses. Sridhar has got the answer. Sridhar says it is 28. Yeah, did he say 28? Yeah, Sridhar Behra has got 28. Then we have a few more responses. I think Ishita has also got 28. Then we have Elam Paruti who's got 24. Manoj Vijay has got 28. Good. What is Praveen's age at present? 28. Yeah. Waiting for more responses. Manoj Vijay has got 28. Arshdeep Singh has got 28. Sahil Narula has got 28. Good. I think the most common response here is 28. 28 years, which is option 4. What is Praveen's present age or Praveen's age at present? 28 years. Let me wait for a few more responses before we take up the solution. The difference between present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. What is Praveen's age at present? What is Praveen's age at present? And yeah, Sudha has also joined this group. She says it should be 28. And Chakradhar Rao has got 28. Option 4, 28. What is Praveen's age at present? Good. We also have Mimona who's got 28. Yeah, option 4. Should we take up the solution now? I think yes, it's enough time has been given to you guys and you've got some answer. Right or wrong, we'll figure out. But given that most of you have got 28, in fact 99% of you have got 28, I'm hoping 28 is correct. Let's see. Yeah. So here we go. The solution to this question on your screens now. So it says the difference between the present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. Yeah, difference between the present age of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. What is Praveen's age at present? Yeah, what is Praveen's age at present? So let's convert these statements into equations, right? The difference between present ages of Praveen and Javed. Let's assume present age of Praveen is P and Javed is J. Yeah. So difference between their ages is 4 years. The ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. So if you look at the first statement, difference between the present ages of Praveen and Javed is 4 years. It means P difference J is equal to 4 years. Now it can be P minus J or J minus P. We are not sure of that, right? Difference he says. Difference could be either ways, right? So P minus J or J minus P, but the magnitude is 4. Difference is 4, yeah? Next statement, the ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. After 5 years. Their present ages are P and J. What will be their ages after 5 years? 9:8. Now understand, the ratio of their ages. So we can take it for granted that the sequence is still Praveen and Javed only. So the ratio of their ages is after 5 years is 9:8 means what? Is it Praveen's age versus Javed's age 9:8 or Javed's age versus Praveen's age 9:8? It should be P versus J. P is to J, right? Because I mean we have to take the sequence as same as the earlier statement. So the ratio of their ages after 5 years will be 9:8. So now this also indicates that Praveen's age is more than Javed's age. See, Praveen's age after 5 years is 9 parts. Javed's age after 5 years is 8 parts. So clearly Praveen's age is more than Javed. So I can now conclude that this should be P minus J equals to 4. It can't be J minus P. It should be P minus J equals to 4. Now frame the next equation. The ratio of the ages after 5 years. If Praveen's present age is P, after 5 years the age would be P plus 5. If Javed's present age is J, after 5 years the age would be J plus 5. This equals 9 is to 8, 9 by 8. Now equation number 1, equation number 2. Two equations and two variables, can you solve? Yes. So let's work on it. I think first let's cross multiply this. So what do we get? 8p plus 5 8s 40 equals to 9j plus 5 9s 45. Which means 9j, or let's say 8p minus 9j equals to 45 minus 40 is 5, right? 8p minus 9j is 5. So that's one equation. Now I have to solve for Praveen's present age, right? So let's do one thing. Let's multiply this equation with 9. Let's multiply this equation with 9. So that we get 9j and 9j, and that can be eliminated. So what do we get? 9 times p is 9p, 9 times j is 9j, equals to 4 9s is 36. So I think these are the two equations that we focus on. 9p minus 9j is 36, 8p minus 9j is 5. Now subtract first one from the second one from the first one. I mean second as in this one. You understand? Now we need to work on these two equations. It is the same equation. P minus j equals to 4 has been changed to 9p minus 9j equals to 36. Yeah. Now 9p minus 8p. 9p minus 8p is p. Minus 9j minus of minus 9j. See, this is a negative. It becomes negative, right? So minus of minus becomes plus. You understand? So 9p minus 8p is p. 9j minus 9j plus 9j gets cancelled. So these two get cancelled. Yeah. 36 minus 5 is 31. So p is equal to 31. Which means Praveen's present age is 31. That's what he's asked us to find out. Praveen's age at present. P is equal to what? P is equal to what? That's what we've got. 31 years. So Praveen's present age is 31 years. 31 years, which is option 5. None of this. Now disappointment number 1. Most of you mark the answer as 28. I don't know how did you arrive at the value 28. Wrong answer. 28 is not the answer. The answer is 31, right? Unless we have gone wrong somewhere in the equations, which I don't think is the case, right? Praveen's present age is 31 years. It is 31 years. Praveen's age is 31 years. Similarly, if he's asking us to find out Javed's age, Javed's age will be what? 31 minus 7, 27. I mean, it's not 37 minus 4. The difference is 4. Javed is 4 years younger. So P minus 4. So 31 minus 4, 27. Javed's age. But anyway, this is not needed. What we need is Praveen's age. 31 years is the answer. Now, right answer 31 years, and I'm sure you can cut down like maybe 1 or 2 steps here, or at least 1 step here to solve this. I mean this entire process would take about 30 seconds. So you should get the right answer in 30 seconds, right? No doubt. But then let me tell you that the same question can be solved, in less than 10 seconds if you use a SMART technique. So we have discussed the solution already in one method. Let me now explain you the SMART way of solving the question, right? The smarter way of getting the answer. So I'll just clear it up, at least the question part of it. Now, I don't have to, really put pen on paper for this. I'll explain you how to solve it without doing any paperwork, right? So let's look at the SMART method. But remember, even on paper, whatever method you followed, I don't know, but on paper you got the wrong answer, assuming you had done paperwork. But let's look at the better method now. What is Praveen's age at present? We have to find out Praveen's age, P at present. Yeah. Understand, I told you the concept is for ratio and proportions. We are looking at those questions where ratios are involved. Ratios and proportions. These kind of questions can be solved smartly. Questions where ratios and proportions are involved can be solved smartly. So let me explain. Now here is the ratio involved, right? Now what does this ratio tell you? This ratio tells you that the ages after 5 years will be in the ratio of 9:8. Praveen's age after 5 years will be 9 parts, and Javed's age after 5 years will be 8 parts. Understand? Look at this. P plus 5 by J plus 5 equals to 9 by 8, which means Praveen's age after 5 years should be a multiple of 9. Praveen's age after 5 years has to be a multiple of 9. It is 9x. This is 8x, right? I mean, if I have to talk about individual values here, it's like 9x and 8x, right? Praveen's age after 5 years should be 9x. It should be a multiple of 9. Similarly, Javed's age after 5 years should be 8x. It should be a multiple of 8. That is it. The moment you figure out that Praveen's age after 5 years should be a multiple of 9, you're through. How do you solve it? Look at it. We have been asked to find out Praveen's present age. Praveen's age at present. So clearly the options are giving you the values of Praveen's age at present. All these options are what? These are choices for Praveen's age at present. Let's go option by option. Let us assume option number 1 is correct. If option 1 is correct, Praveen's present age is 32. P is equal to 32. Yes or no? If option 1 is considered to be correct, P is equal to 32. If P is 32, present age is 32, what will be the age after 5 years? 32 plus 5. 32 plus 5 is 37. Is 37 a multiple of 9? No. Option 1 gets eliminated. Look at option 2. According to option 2, Praveen's present age, P is equal to 30. If Praveen's present age is 30, his age after 5 years will be 35. Is 35 a multiple of 9? No. Option 2 is eliminated. Option 3, 24. Praveen's present age is 24. So after 5 years, Praveen's age will become 24 plus 5, 29. Is 29 a multiple of 9? No. Eliminated. Option 4. According to option 4, Praveen's present age is 28. Which means after 5 years, his age will be 28 plus 5, 33. Is 33 a multiple of 9? No. Option 5, none of this I am not sure, but I am 100% sure that 1, 2, 3 and 4 are wrong. If the first 4 options are wrong, option 5, none of this has to be correct. And that's what we have got, right? According to our previous method, Praveen's age is 31, which is none of these. Now compare. With explanation, it has taken so much of time. See, don't go by the length of the explanation. Don't see the time that we have spent here. I was explaining it to you. When you solve it yourself, it hardly takes any time. I just have to check which of these options on adding 5 will be a multiple of 9. You're getting me? Option 5, none of this is the answer. So all those who marked 28, right? Initially everybody said 28, 28, 28, 28. I knew you all were wrong. Because for me, a simple verification is, if you are saying that Praveen's present age is 28, after 5 years his age will be 33. And 33 is not a multiple of 9. So I knew that all of you are wrong. And that's the basic understanding that you must build, right? You should understand how to deal with the numbers. So guys, understand the point I'm trying to make here is that, you know, most of us today are running behind shortcut formulae or how to solve complex questions, right? The point that is being made is bank exams have become difficult, right? Look at what happened in SBI PO main exam. Look at what happened in SBI PO prelims exam. The questions were too difficult. We should learn how to solve those questions. My observation, guys, is that we should first learn how to solve these easier ones. If you flunk in answering this one, you're not fit for the exam. I may sound blunt. My intent is not to discourage you, but to make you realize that don't try to solve a problem which is not worth it. I mean, problem which is not worth it isn't. We are running behind the wrong problem in my view. We want more and more shortcut formulae. We want more and more, smart methods. We go wrong in these very basic ones. You understand? So get your basics right and practice on your calculations. I think the biggest challenge that most of us have is we don't know how to play with numbers. And quantitative aptitude is all about numbers, be it any topic from quantitative aptitude. There's no question which does not involve numbers. And if you cannot deal with numbers, this is like smart dealing with numbers, right? What are we doing here? We are dealing with numbers in a smart way. I know that it should be a multiple of 9. Now, you may say that, okay, you are lucky all the 4 options got eliminated. Yeah, but this is one of the earlier bank exam questions. We did not frame it. This has been copied from one of the previous bank exams. Of course, 4 years ago, these kind of questions were asked. Today, these kind of questions are not asked. But assuming that even if such a simple question is asked, you are all going wrong. See, again, I may really be sounding like demotivating here, but maybe that will help you realize that you have to pull your socks up and start working really hard now. You're getting me? Now, there is a possibility that more than one option satisfies. Like, what are we looking for? We are looking for a condition where when I add a 5 to the answer option, it should be a multiple of 9. Now, is it necessary that the option which becomes a multiple of 9 after adding 5 is the right answer? No, that's not guaranteed. Right? Like, for example, let's say the value is 40. One of the answer options is 40. 40, when you add 5 to it, becomes 45. 45 is a multiple of 9. But is 45 the answer? No, 45 is not the answer. The answer is 31. We have calculated that already. So the rule or the idea here is to eliminate the wrong answers. We are not trying to find out the right answer. Remember our discussion yesterday, or I think couple of days back, when we discussed something on ranking. I told you, right? Smart way of solving questions on ranking where we have to find out the extreme positions. What do? We don't try to find out which is the one right answer. Which one is the right answer? Our objective there is to find out which 4 are wrong. That's what we are trying to do here. We are trying to find out which 4 are wrong. We were lucky that we could eliminate 4, but let's say only 3 of these options get eliminated, or only 2 get eliminated. Then what do we do? Then there's one more step, one more verification, like play with Javed's age. Once you get 2 options which satisfies Praveen's age, accordingly find out Javed's age, because the difference is 4 years, and see is Javed's age satisfying the ratio or not. Only one will satisfy, of course. That can be taken as the correct answer. Anyway, to learn about this concept in detail, more in detail, we have like a lot of examples in our video library on the topic of ages. So I'm sure all of you can go through those examples if you have enrolled for our program and get this in detail, right? But remember, the point is, wherever we have ratios involved, the elimination method works most of the cases, and this is one such example, right? So my suggestion to all of you is to practice a few more questions on this concept. We may not get a similar question or such an easy question in the exam, in your IBPS PU exam or IBPS Clerks exam, or even your IBPS RBI exam, but this concept may be useful in solving one part of a complex question. Yeah, so basics have to be strong, right? And I think this is one technique which really helps you a lot in saving your precious and valuable time during your exam. Okay, on that note, I would like to close it here, but like I said, practice a few more questions, go through our videos. You can visit our website talentsprint.com to know more about our programs, and yes, get started with your preparation. Remember, I'm not here to promote the program. I mean, if you are thinking so, whether you join our TalentSprint program or not doesn't matter. What matters is you start your preparation now, right? So wherever you enroll, give your best, because this time is not going to come back. These limited days that you have before your PO or your clerical exam are not going to come back. So make the most of this time so that you have your offer letter for your dream job in the year 2018, right? So keep practicing and take very good care of yourselves. I'll see you all in the next session. Bye.